Well, we've been assessing the Windsor Framework now since it was launched. I've already outlined some of the key concerns that we have about these proposals. It was indicated by some in government that the vote on Wednesday was some sort of indicative vote of support for the Windsor Framework. And based on where we are at the moment and the need for those key concerns to be addressed, we're not in a position to endorse the Windsor Framework. And we've made clear that we will continue to engage with the government to have those concerns that we have outlined properly addressed.
It's likely that it's still going to be passed with Labour support anyway, so does it matter that you'll vote against it?
Well, it is important, I think, to indicate to the government where we are at the moment. But that said, we will continue to work with the government. We know that there is further legislation that will be required on these measures, and we want to see that legislation, and we want to ensure that what is proposed adequately and properly protects Northern Ireland's place within the United Kingdom and our ability to trade within the internal market of the United Kingdom as well, of course, as trading with the EU.
And with this all going on, does this mean that power sharing is dead?
Well, we are committed to Stormont, but we've consistently said that what we need is an outcome that unionists as well as nationalists can support. We need to ensure that whatever arrangements are put in place, that they provide the stability that Stormont needs on a cross-community basis to operate effectively. I don't believe that what we have at the moment is sufficient. There has been significant progress, but there are key areas of concern that remain, and we hope those can be addressed in the weeks ahead.
And do you expect the EU and the UK to renegotiate?
Well, I think it's important that the UK government brings forward the legislation that will be needed to take forward any new arrangements, and we will want to see if that legislation adequately protects Northern Ireland's place within the United Kingdom. We produce some £77 billion of goods every year in Northern Ireland, and £65 billion of those goods are sold within the United Kingdom. So having clear and free access to our biggest market is fundamentally and vitally important for Northern Ireland, and we need to get this right.
And did you meet privately with Rishi Sunak when he was renegotiating the Windsor Framework?
Yeah, we have had a number of meetings with the Prime Minister and with his team in recent weeks to make clear to them our concerns about, first of all, the protocol, and now, of course, the Windsor Framework itself. And we want to continue engaging with the government to have those concerns properly addressed, and that is necessary if we're going to make the progress towards restoring the political institutions in Northern Ireland, and I want to see that happen. And of course that does require us to engage with the Prime Minister and with the government.